Hey guys, it's Laena. Welcome back to Spoodcast. I am here today with Izzy Arden.
Thanks for
Hey,
having me.
Izzy, if you guys haven't heard of her, gosh, you are so cool because not only do you make music, but you keep spiders.
Yes.
I think I found you because so many people in the spider community follow you, so you just
hmm
were, yeah.
Mutual. Yeah.
And I saw you posted some of your jumper dudes on your stories the other day. It was like,
Yes. I have a jumper named Macy, and she is a regal jumper. And then I have Chomp, who's a pink toed tarantula.
oh my gosh. Well, I guess to start with, how did you get into spiders at all?
Like a year and a half ago, I had this really bad bout of social anxiety, and I found myself grounding myself in nature. I guess when I wasn't hanging out with people, I was hanging out
Yeah.
with bugs, and
Yep.
yeah, pretty much. But I just think it's so cool how their world and our world coexists. But yeah, I grew up in New Jersey, and there's a bunch of jumpers everywhere outside, especially during the spring and summer. Yeah, I just slowly took a liking to them.
Yeah, slowly, right?
hmm
I'm in New Jersey, but I can't freaking find any. It kills me.
yeah, there's a lot of spaces to hide over there. Sometimes they would hide underneath my hot tub cover.
Yeah, you always see people find them in the pool, especially like wolf spiders.
Yes. Oh, in Florida here, I just moved and there's wolfies everywhere and they're huge. They're like the size of like a half
Ooh.
dollar, like a big coin.
That's cool. Dude, do you ever see Regals? Because I've never been to Florida, but like my, I don't know, imagination makes me just think there's just Regals everywhere. I don't know.
That's what I was expecting too, but funny enough, I actually the first day I moved here on the side of the mover truck, there was a bronze jumper. I had no idea that was even a type of them, and it was so beautiful. They look like jewelry, like they are literally bronze.
Like a beetle?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they have this like iridescence to them, and they're very like they're long and narrow. They're not like the chunky regals, but I have yet to see a regal, and I'm gonna keep an eye out
Mm.
for them.
Dude, I would be so excited for you.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. I think some people mention like finding them in strangely like tall grass, which is
mm,
weird, and like
yeah.
fence posts and stuff, but
Yeah,
yeah.
they love sunbathing on fences, sides of buildings, everywhere.
Have you seen giant what are they? Like lizard things, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, we have well, and I think the ones you're thinking of are they like the really really big ones, like the invasive ones?
Yeah, I don't know. My friend in Florida was telling me they look like
They're like iguanas, right? Like little mini dragons.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those are mostly in Miami. But I'm in North Florida, like sort of
Mm.
close to the Panhandle. I'm near Jacksonville. We have like the anoles, the green anoles, the brown anoles, and just the smaller geckos. They're cute.
Ah,
They hang out on the sides of buildings, on driveways. Yeah, but I haven't seen those really big ones though. Honestly, I might be a little scared if I saw one of those. They look like they're ankle biters.
yeah. Dude, I know my friend was like, I have a machete. It was like, you
Oh my
what?
god.
I'm
To
like,
fend them
what?
off.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Do they
That's
like
crazy.
follow you in your house or something? I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh, that would be scary.
Would you like to talk about Jesus? I'm just kidding. Joking. Cool. I wondered if they eat all the dang jumping spiders, though. Eh.
You know what? They might. The food chain out here is it's crazy.
Oh, dude, but you mentioned social anxiety and stuff, and
hmm
I think for me, one thing about jumping spiders that I really liked was that they're kind of boring, despite
hmm
like
Yeah.
despite what Instagram shows us. Like you can just watch them
Yeah.
spin, or not spin, but make a
Right.
hammock
They
forever.
are very therapeutic. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love watching them just chill and do their thing. I've been told that tarantulas especially, but I think all
Mhm.
spiders as a whole, they're notoriously pet rocks, which I think
Yeah.
is funny. They sit in the same spot all day and you'll be really lucky if you see them move like half an inch.
Yeah, I don't have a tarantula. You're a lot more brave than I am, I guess. But is that a lot different?
um I think I mean, the only real difference is handling. I don't handle my tarantula, for a
Mhm.
couple different reasons. You know, they have the urticating hairs, and
Ugh,
also they're just so fragile. But
yeah.
but in terms of upkeep, maintenance, and even food, they eat the same things. I just feed them both mealworms, and they drink water. Well, the tarantulas, they do drink out of a bowl, which is crazy, like
Yeah.
literally a full bowl, and it's always empty too. He's really thirsty. Yeah.
Does he ever fill it with dirt? I always see that.
Yes, always. There's always like within minutes of it being clean, I'm like, "Ugh, maybe it'll stay." No, it never stays clean. And he sits in it too, like a bath. I'm like, bro, your butt is in your drinking water right now. Well, his name is Chomp. Chomp was pretty small when I got him, but he is on the verge of a molt because he's got that little bald spot, and he's been practicing. I occasionally see him on his back, and he's like, not yet, never mind. And then he's
God.
back to climbing. I know every time I'm like, is this the time? But it hasn't. It hasn't been yet. So hopefully soon. So yeah, he's, I would assume, a little under a year, maybe a year if that.
They live forever in comparison, but I talk to a lot of people who want to get into jumpers, but they're afraid of the
Inevitable. And honestly, it never gets easier. I lost one jumper, and I had a little wolf spider that I kept. And I know when my wolfie passed, me and my dad made a little cardboard box coffin. We buried him in the backyard. I know.
Dude, I was actually thinking about that, like, if you could get a matchbox or something, but without the
Yeah.
striky shit,
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
that would be a perfect little coffin, but,
Yeah.
I don't know. Ah, man, I think we talked about this on another episode, but I have tried to preserve spiders and
Oh, like in resin?
my friend does that spider stuff co, and I am not a resonator, but,
Mhm, mhm.
I
Resin's
think I
hard to work with, yeah.
yeah, and it stinks, dude, and if you get it on your
Yeah.
hands, you're gonna die. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it's carcinogen, like, you're not
Mhm.
supposed to breathe it in or something, it's
Yeah.
tricky.
Yeah, I can't stop eating it either way. Just
I
kidding.
don't
Fuck.
know why it says, "Do not eat, this shit tastes great." So when you say
Um,
preserve, how are you preserving them?
I tried the alcohol way, and
Mhm.
that was just creepy as shit. Cause like, oh, dude, his eyes turned like bright blue, and he was just like kind of floating in a weird, gross way, and it
Ooh,
was like,
yeah.
yeah, it's like, sorry,
Mhm.
guy.
Can't do it, yeah. I don't think I could. Death skeeves me out for sure. I know it's just this the part of life, but it's the part I like the least, I think.
Yeah, I don't. I fucking sucks also that they don't have eyelids sometimes, cause like,
Right?
uh
Could you imagine the sun is always in your eyes, you get dust in there. Oh my god, it would drive me crazy.
dude, oh my god, there was a girl on Instagram, this is a while ago, and her spider had like a cracked eye lens. Do you remember that?
How did that even
That
happen? Was it like a molting issue, you think?
I don't know, dude, but it looked like, yeah, like
Wow.
cracked glass.
I wonder if the spider had like a kaleidoscope kind of vision, like did it look cracked when he was just viewing things?
Yeah, it was one of the main 2 eyes, so
Ugh, that sucks.
hmm,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, especially for your last molt, dude.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah.
dude, if you had chills, what color would they be, by the way?
Ah, gee, maybe I think probably purple and green. What about you?
Fuck, oh my god, nobody's ever asked me anything. Can it be leopard print? No, they're too small.
Yeah, why not?
I don't
Give me anything. They're your chows. Green's a good color.
oh my god, I had a spider named Goodles, and she was black with rainbow shells because
My goodness.
she was
So
a
fancy.
queen. I know you posted them on your stories the other day, but do you ever like post your spiders for your followers? Because I know your page is mostly about your music stuff,
Mhm.
but do if you do that, how do people react? I guess.
Yeah, usually I do put them on my story only because yeah, it's mainly like for, my music. But yeah, I get lots of people swiping up. Some honestly it's mostly positive. Every now and then some people are like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, you know what? Lots of things, but I don't think my spider hobby is one of them. Excuse you. Um but a lot of people are just intrigued, and a lot of people think she's very cute, especially Macy with the big googly eyes.
Do you think you'd ever like use a spider in a video or anything like kind of like Billie Eilish? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd have them in my mouth like that, but
Yeah.
yeah, but it's crossed my mind for sure. I definitely would like to include them in the career. That'd be super cool. I don't know how I would do that though. I'd have to give it some brainstorming.
Yeah. Well, you might have to write a spider song, I guess.
I
But
might, yeah. The
oh
Itsy Bitsy
man,
Spider remix.
fuck. Dubstep version.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like dubstep is making a comeback, kind of.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
On my album, which I'm not really supposed to talk about yet because it's definitely not done, but I'm kind of
Mhm.
kind of going for like a little EDM vibe on there. So you might hear some dubstep sort of tracks.
Ooh, yeah, I was about to ask that, like, for people who don't know you or, like, what is, I guess, your music style, would you say?
I would say it's mostly pop,
Yeah.
but yeah, recently I've been kind of getting into house, deep house, and a little bit of EDM. So
Ooh.
I've been trying to incorporate that and kind of blend the three genres with this new project. So it'll be exciting.
Dude, I'll do a beat if you want to rap or something. Are you ready?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hey guys, editing Laena here. Unfortunately, this program thinks that my super great beatboxing skills are just white noise. So Izzy sounds like she's kind of muttering over nothing. Well, I mean, it sounds like she's spitting hot fire. So yeah, just imagine that for a second, and we'll be right back to the show.
Um,
Okay, I need to listen to more beatbox. I think. That was pretty good.
that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, being able to beatbox with real, because you could be like, it's.
Oh my gosh, I tried actually for a long time, and I used to get really fixated, and I would watch like 8 hours of like
Yeah.
freaking beatboxing YouTube videos. I'm like, how do they do it? And
Mm.
I just can't replicate it. I think it's like you're just born with it. It's one of those things you either got it or you don't.
I went to school for violin. That's my undergrad degree. Yeah,
Oh my
classical
goodness,
music. Blah. But
that is
I
so
would
cool.
say don't go for classical music as a degree because then you'll become a social worker and just have spiders. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
But
goodness. It's a cool
oh,
party trick though, to whip out the
mhm.
violin and just go ham on that.
Yeah, devil went down to Georgia. Dude, do you guys have Howl at the Moon? Or have you ever been there?
No, what's that? Is that a festival
Oh,
or something? Or
no, it is. Oh my god, it's like it's kind of hell on earth, really. It's a dueling piano bar. It's just a bunch of like really drunk people singing like sweet. What
sing
is
us
that?
a song, piano man.
Yeah, yes. And what is it? Sweet
Sweet
Caroline?
Caroline. What? Let
Yes,
me know
yes.
why that was in my head all day today. I don't know why. Oh my god, stereotypical white person moment. Sweet
Shit.
Caroline. All day
Ba,
today.
ba, ba.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I used to work there playing violin though, and I used to have to play fucking Devil Went Down to Georgia so much. And
Did they call for
S-
encores? Same song in a loop.
Ugh.
Do it again.
But anyway, I don't know. How do you balance the time that it takes for Spidey stuff and like your career? Because that's like really taking off.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think I've always had a good knack for time management and just work-life balance, but I think more importantly, I feel like my work doesn't really feel like work, you know? So, I mean, I definitely am busy, but it's doing things I love. But I find I know I shouldn't play with them at night because they are diurnal, but I love waking my spider up and playing with her
Mhm.
at night. And she's like, please let me back in my hammock to sleep. And I'm like, no, this is my free time. We're playing.
Oh,
um, yeah, or on weekends too. Weekends are a
yeah.
good spider time.
Ooh, if you go on tour, would you would you bring them with you?
Oh
Uh,
my goodness, that's a good question. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that difficult. I mean, it would have to be one of those like bus tours, where you just drive across the
yeah.
country. I don't know if you can fly with spiders. 'Cause when I
You
can you?
no.
Damn. I could be like,
I know.
this is my like emotional support spider. she
Yeah.
she really is. She literally is. Yeah. I don't know if I could do that, but if I could, I would. Yeah.
No, so yeah, it falls under the venomous animals thing. And actually, one thing that's been interesting is Florida just passed a bunch of laws about like what you can bring in and send out as far as spiders go, because they're trying to like not have invasive
Right.
animals. I don't know. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know about specifically invasive. I mean, we have a lot of frogs outside, and I know that there are a lot of invasive frogs in Florida, but I don't know. I think the ones I've seen are native. No, but I haven't heard about that though. Yeah.
uh, I don't know. It's got such a negative connotation that like invasive frogs, I'm just like picturing like frog with a bunch of tattoos. Like, I don't know, you know?
Those
But
like huge ones that are like the size of dinner plates.
gross. Ew, Scorpy. I think it's more so if like you personally were to try to buy a spider that isn't native,
Mhm.
people probably wouldn't want to send it to you because I guess they might
Right.
destroy it, which is fucking horrible.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah.
Actually, I did. Actually, funny enough, when I was the other day, I was bored and I was looking up if there are tarantulas in Florida, just for shits and giggles. Because I know, well, there
Mm-hmm.
are. I know that they are in some places in America, like Nevada has them, and Arizona.
Yeah, in
But
Texas, I think.
yeah, Texas too. But funny enough, the Mexican red knee has somehow made its way to become an invasive species down south near Miami. So if you're in
Oh.
Miami, watch out. There might be red knees.
Dude, so many people would pee hearing you say that. Like
I know.
invasive tarantulas.
I know.
Ugh.
Could you imagine? That's like my dream, though. Oh my god! Imagine walking outside and seeing a tarantula. Oh my gosh! Funny enough, I used to live in LA, and a lot of my friends are out there still. And one of my friends was like, this one day, Izzy, there's this tarantula outside my house, and I'm so scared. And I'm like, secretly, oh, like, oh no, that sucks. I'm like,
Oh
please,
god.
please send photos and please ship it to me. I'll keep it as a pet. He's like, how do I get rid of it? I'm like, give it to me.
Yeah, what do they do?
They just mind their spooty business.
Yeah, I don't know. That I guess that would be kind of a lot,
A little
but
jarring, yeah, for the average non-spider
oh
enthusiast.
my god. If you ever see a regal in the wild though, you have to promise me you will let me know cuz I will pee.
Yes. I will send you lots of pee-worthy photos.
Now, I think though might want to put a catch cup in your bag just in case.
Mhm.
Big Fat Fids has a really good little like vial thing that you could use
Mm.
for that. Just to plug.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
if anybody wants a discount on Big Fat Fids, my code is MF5. So, okay, bye. Do you ever go to expos or anything?
I think it's either there's a reptile one coming up, but there's also like this oddities
Ooh.
exhibition thingy, and
Mhm.
it's just a bunch of weird shit, I guess. And
Yeah.
there might be spider vendors because I think spiders fall under the weird shit category. So I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, I just did a Weirdo Fest in Philly, and I was the
Wow.
only person with animals or spiders, and it was overwhelming at times,
Oh my god,
honestly.
yeah. I can't imagine. The
Yeah.
table is probably crazy.
Yeah, I had 3 people helping me, and it was so cute. Like at one point, a spider came out and she kind of did a little dangle, and when she climbed back up, like the whole crowd was like, "Yes!"
And the crowd goes crazy.
Wow, wow.
The
Yeah,
spider's like, all this attention for me?
I know. And God, the children, they would just come and shake them, but
Gosh. Like that one scene in Finding Nemo. Here, fishy, fishy. When she has
no.
the little plastic bag with the goldfish.
Oh, do you think that's where it comes from?
I have no idea, but kids are very
Shit.
impressionable. I'm sure if one watched that, they'd probably
Yeah.
shake everything.
Yeah, that was overwhelming. You said you're from New Jersey originally?
I'm originally from Long Island, but I predominantly grew up in New Jersey, and I lived in Brooklyn for a bit, LA for like 2 years. So
Cool.
I've bounced around a bit.
Yeah, you don't have a Long Island accent or anything.
Mm-mm, no,
Mm-mm.
but I wish. I love their accents. Long
I can't
Island.
do it. How do you island?
Long Island. You want a cup of
Oh.
coffee? Go walk
Yeah,
the dog.
dog.
Yeah, dog.
Dog. I'm in South Jersey at the moment, so they have the water
The water,
ice.
yeah.
Yeah, water
Mm.
ice
Rita's,
bagels.
right?
Yes, fuck
I
yeah.
love
Fuck yeah.
Ritas.
Oh man, if people
So
don't know
good.
what water ice is, it's hard to explain. It's not Italian ice. It's like, I don't know.
It's like a more like scoopable texture. Like it's, you don't really have to dig into it. It's just, you can just shovel it into your mouth.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think uh,
I might go get some after this. I really, you know what I really like? When I get root beer ice and then vanilla custard and then it's like a root beer float.
ooh, see, that's the
So
other
good.
thing. Yeah, it's like water ice and custard, and then like they have a distinction hard ice cream, don't they, or
Mhm.
something? I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, custard. Yeah, custard's not hard ice cream. It's different.
Hey, wait, you guys have Wawas out there too. Do you guys call it hoagies still?
I'm not really like a big sandwich person, so I don't know, it's not like really in my vocab, but if I don't know. I mean, I think I know, don't sue me, but I think I interchangeably use sub and hoagie. I know it's like one
Oh
or
my
the
god.
other. I know. Just depends on the day. Everything's a hoagie. I feel like they have a cult following for whichever one. It's like Taylor ham or
Oh,
you know what I mean?
pork
Like
roll.
yeah, pork roll
Yeah.
or Taylor ham. Yeah, the East Coast has
I
its lore and its vocab.
yeah, I've never ate that shit. I don't know. It's too or scrapple. Scrapple is fucking scary. Have you seen
God,
that?
what is that?
It's horrifying. It's pink.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's like pink and ground up and weird, but
Like a raw like hot dog filling or something.
I don't know. We need a Pennsylvania representative here to help me, but
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
I'm good. Yeah. I moved like 2.5 weeks ago, so I'm settling in and unpacking still because I'm a procrastinator.
How big was your move? Like state or
I moved with my family and we packed up a house that we lived in for 19 years. It was a pretty big move. Yeah, there's just so many boxes we still have to unpack. Yeah, no, it was the house I grew up into, which was very, very bittersweet. I think like as a family, we definitely outgrew it, like
mm-hmm.
physically and emotionally, but yeah, I don't know, dude. I haven't really fully processed it yet. I think like I don't really process
Yeah.
things. I kind of just
Yeah.
like I kind of just move on and not think about it because if I think about it, then I'm gonna cry. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a stuffer myself. I like to stuff.
Mhm.
Push it down and just
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get a weird tumor or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding, knock on wood. But dude, when you moved, I guess you only well, I don't mean to say only, but you have two spiders. Did you have to do that in a weird way or was that hard at all?
So I flew with my mom and we have cats. So we brought our cats and then my dad drove like 17 hours straight with our yellow lab Daisy in the car and the spiders strapped into the back seat.
With her?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All four of them did a big road trip and it was really endearing and really sweet. I was like, "Oh, thanks dad for bringing them cuz otherwise they'd be stranded. We can't fly with them."
I know. Yeah, that was my next question. So it sounds like your family is okay with spiders. They're not freaked out by them.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's kind of been a gradual process of acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just I don't know, when I started to like get that little hyper fixation for jumpers,
Oh.
I it was
Mhm.
just nonstop info dumping, just, "Hey, you wanna hear a fun spider fact?" They're like, "Not really." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna tell it to you anyway." So, I
Look what
think, yeah, over time, it was just like I think I just warmed down and they're like, "Okay, spider's cool, whatever." But, no, but, you know, actually, I think both my parents kind of have a newfound respect and different outlook on them. Especially, well, the tarantula especially is yeah, I got that without telling anyone and they knew the jumper was in the mail once I had already ordered her. So I feel like with spiders, I find it easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
when I got the tarantula especially, I was like, "Hey mom, here is a very theoretical hypothetical situation, like what would you do if like maybe there was a tarantula in my room?" She'd be like, "Well, I would tell you to return it immediately." And I'm okay, all right, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Well, I kept it hidden for about a week, and then she was like, what the fuck is that? That is huge. That is not a jumping spider. Where did that come from? So,
Did your dad have
yeah.
to feed them on their journey?
No, it was only like it was a day and a half, so I fed them both right before
Mhm.
and misted Macy's enclosure, and Chomp had water in his dish. So yeah, I mean, we kind of just hoped for the best at that point. I don't know. I think if he had to feed them, I think he would. But yeah, luckily the ride was pretty much just like a one shot, drive straight through.
That is so freaking cute, though. Like
Hmm.
doggo and two spiders. Okay, as an aside, I wanted to ask, like, do you
Hmm.
want to put a clip of music in, like, really short?
I'll show you a little snippet of my new song, Sin City, which is a single that I'm dropping soon. Let's see. I don't know how the quality is going to sound, but let's give this a go. Sin City with you on my mind. You're so damn pretty, got me all tongue tied. Come run away with me while the stakes are high. When I feel like this, just do or die. At the top floor, I can touch the sky. Take my hand, we can feel alive. I can see heaven if I close my eyes. Catch me if you can on the other side. So it's a little snippet of that.
Love it. Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh. Oh, man. Oh, I remember now what I wanted to ask because you mentioned getting kind of hyper fixated on jumping
Hmm.
spiders. Was it from social media?
You know, kind of, yeah. Well, honestly, I have a weird YouTube algorithm. Like, I don't know, sometimes it just like does a hard reset and you get all those like mega viral videos instead of like
Yeah.
ones that are related to like what you actually are interested in. So I don't know. One day I just had all these Chinese videos on my
Mm,
algorithm with like millions of views. I was like, whoa, what is this? And one of the videos was this guy filming his pet jumper with this, and I've heard you're not supposed to do this because they can drown, but it was a video. I think you probably gonna know what I'm talking about. The video of the water droplet on his head,
hmm.
and the jumper's like trying to reach to scoop the water and put it in his mouth, which is so adorable. And I was like, whoa, what is this? And then I was like watching the video, and then I was like researching about jumping spiders. Do they bite? Are they venomous? Like, can you keep them as pets? And people are like,
Hmm.
yeah. And I was like, this is interesting. Yeah, because I always wanted like an obscure pet, but a lot of like the reptiles and amphibians, like there's a lot of maintenance with like, the humidity and the temperature, and the enclosures have to be really big. So the spiders
Yeah.
were kind of like that happy medium where like
Hmm.
they're pretty easy to take care of, but they're definitely like a weird pet still. They scratch the itch.
Yeah, totally. And now that you're in Florida, like that's where Regals come from. So I guess you don't really
Yes,
have to worry so much about like humidity and all that stuff. So
exactly. And just leave my window
yeah.
open.
Do you ever take your jumper outside for sunshine?
um have I brought her outside? I think I brought her out on my porch a couple times, but usually I'll just open the window, and there's pretty good direct sunlight. Honestly, I'm just like nervous that she'd like run away, run away, and just jump into the void. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I forgot her name is Macy. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But
got her from Spoody Haven on
oh,
Instagram. We love
I
her.
love her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the best. So Macy came all the way from California, and a little
Oh my
clip in the
god.
mail.
Mm. Okay, there's a bunch of really great breeders by you. I think Danny's Arachnids.
Mm-hmm.
If you've seen her, she's
Yeah.
amazing. I've had so many of her girls and they're so
Oh my
friendly.
goodness.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get more soon. I think I'm feeling the itch again. I need to scratch it. We need some more spiders here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my gosh. If you ever find a girl outside, it's probably gravid. So
Probably.
careful.
Yeah, which is funny too because Macy is supposedly a girl, but I've never seen her lay eggs, fertile, infertile, nothing. So I don't know. and maybe
She's an adult?
yes, but I was told she'd still lay infertile eggs.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, okay. First thing, have you seen her epigynum or her
Oh,
spudacy?
that like little belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I have seen the little Spoodcast.
Then yes, she's a lady. Some I've noticed don't seem to ever do that, whereas like some of them, it's all they do, and it's really
Right.
heartbreaking. So I think you got the good,
I got lucky. Yeah.
yeah, the
Low
good side.
maintenance.
Yeah. And also on past episodes, we used to end with a cool spider fact, like capital
Yeah.
cool spider fact. Do you have one?
Yeah, I do. So jumping spiders, and spiders in general don't have eyelids, so it's like speculative if they actually sleep or not, right? But fun fact, scientists have actually studied spider sleep, and they have found that they do actually go through REM cycles, and
Yeah.
they do like little cute little sleeping little twitches, like like when a dog is dreaming and they kind of zhuzh their paws around. Yes, spiders do the same thing. So people, you're a spider does sleep, so don't interrupt their sleep and wake them up and play with them at night like I do.
Do as they say, not as I do.
Exactly.
I can tell when they're sleeping sometimes because they bring their paws together, like their front two legs.
Yeah, they get all cuddled up.
Oh, it's so
So
cute.
cute. I know, I love it.
And also, I know exactly the study you're talking about. Didn't they put like
Like there's a
little
video, yeah.
sensors?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think they like glued a stick basically to its top of its head and then.
Okay, yeah. So jumping spiders have trichromatic color vision, which also means they have true color vision. So
Mhm.
they can see like the same range of colors we can, but they can actually see like more colors than we can because they have more
Oh,
cones in their eyes. Like cones are like the like little wires and shit, like the
yeah.
wires that help them see. To put it in like really like like
Yeah.
not science terms, but yeah, it's crazy. Like they literally see in colors that don't exist to us, which I just think is so cool.
Dude, I have over 50 adult spiders and they're
Wow.
in the room that I sleep. And sometimes, like when I'm changing clothes, it's like I don't want them all to look at my butt.
All the eyes everywhere. I always feel like spiders are watching me.
And they're judging my butt. Just kidding. I wonder, I mean, literally, but I wonder if we're a weird color and we don't even know it. Shit.
Maybe. Yeah.
But
Probably. I wonder if I'm like purple or blue to my
hell
spiders.
yeah.
Probably. Like an avatar.
But yeah, if anybody wants to get in touch with you, how can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Izzy Arden with three N's. So ARDENNN. TikTok is just at Izzy Arden. Same with YouTube. And my website is izzyarden.com. That's IZZYARDEN.com.
Oh, that was a very good customer service voice.
Oh my
Or
gosh, yeah. Hi, this is Izzy Arden. How can I help you? I've done a couple of retail jobs.
I wanted to ask, what was your new album called, and when does that come out?
My new album is called Reborn, and it will be out late summer. There's no definitive date yet, but I'll keep everyone posted. Yeah.
Hell yeah! And I highly recommend giving Izzy a follow because there's lots of spiders on her stories. Well,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. So, but it's nice when you do it because it's kind of unexpected. But yeah, thank you so much.
Oh,
And
thank you. Yeah, this was so fun. I was a little nervous, I can't lie, but this was super cool and super fun.
yeah,
And thank you for having me.
easy. Anytime, dude. Yeah. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later.
You too. Bye.